Hey y'all, we gonna get us a reading for the sign of Libra. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Libra. Now Libra, bottom of the deck, we got 10 of Cups. So this 10 of Cups speaks of, loving, harmonious energy. This 10 of Cups speaks of, somebody feeling fulfilled, like harmonious energy, when it comes to like their support circle, the people that they are in unison with, their family, friends, all of that. So, okay, got the 10 of Cups. This might be surrounding one's support circle. These some big old cards, y'all. I'm still trying to get the hang of the shuffle. First card out, we got the Moon. So off top, it's some type of illusions or something like that. Yeah, it might be a wolf in dog's clothing is what I'm getting. It's something about you being able to see somebody's flaws, but not really knowing the depth of, you know what I mean, how fake they are, This moon speaks of hidden energy. It speaks of an illusion, Something taking place over time. Something being done, through moon cycles. And you have the Hermit energy. So with this Hermit, this speaks of, somebody being in isolation. Somebody more so hiding is what I'm hearing. Hiding their thoughts. Hiding their true emotions. Hiding their true intentions. Yeah, somebody was halfway showing something. But, this Hermit speaks of isolation. It speaks of going internal, doing some type of soul searching. It makes me feel like you may have done this, and let your intuition guide you to the fact that it was some things that you were not seeing. It's something about something slowly being revealed to you, Libra, like over time or something like that. The Hermit can also speak of isolation too. That's too many, Spirit. Throw them out for me one at a time. Or as close to one at a time as possible. We got the 9 of Wands in the reverse. So again, it seems like, the half-truth is being shown to you. I feel like it has something to do with somebody lacking resources with this 9 of Wands in the reverse. Because, the 9 of Wands in the upright speaks of somebody, who is able to hold their own. Somebody who's able to protect themselves. Somebody who has learned from their past lessons. But with this in the reverse, it's making me feel like somebody is simply just not learning. This may have something to do with some type of hidden codependency issues that another individual may have had when it comes to you. Yeah, see, you got Oracle of Swords in the reverse. And this Oracle of Swords in the reverse is like a queen, of Swords in the reverse. So this makes me feel like, somebody feels a certain type of way about them lacking these resources. Somebody may feel cold-hearted. Somebody may be being malicious. Somebody may be speaking, very negatively or very nastily. 7 of Pentacles, this has something to do with them receiving the bare minimum, when it comes to what it was that they were going for, with the bigger picture. Yeah, somebody was actually watering something, nurturing something, trying to grow something, see it through. Yep, and you got 9 of Swords here. So it's given that this was a failed project or something like that. Whatever it was, that this Oracle of Swords in the reverse was trying to accomplish. It ended in some type of painful ending. Yeah, some type of heartbreak or something like that. It's also making me feel like somebody is having some type of mental breakdown. It's like somebody feels out of place. Damn. 2 of Swords in the reverse. So this may have, like, somebody has to make a difficult decision. is what they feel like. Yeah, they got to sacrifice something. It's really given that they're seeing the situation differently than how they saw it before. And again, this may even be you. You know what I mean? You were nurturing something that never paid off. It ended in a painful ending. And now you have to make a difficult decision when it comes to you moving forward. A sacrifice, a surrender situation. Okay, so what is this moon? What's being hidden by this moon energy? You got a King of Swords and a King of Pentacles. Okay. So it seems like it was an illusion when it came to this King of Swords, that he actually had some type of authority, some type of bright ideas, you know. It really seems like this King of Swords was seen as somebody who had some type of authority, somebody who was wise, you know, but in all actuality, they were hiding their intentions. They really didn't know how to pull off the plan, you know, that they were desiring with this Hermit energy. Somebody may have also felt alone or something like that. Again, they had some type of motives, you know, and it's giving me that their main objective was getting themselves in some type of King of Pentacles position, you know, when it comes to this Nine of Wands. But again, they lack the resources. Yeah, this is something that somebody thought on, continuously thought on, like day and night. How they can transform a situation, how they can take some type of leap of faith. But again, with this Nine of Wands in the reverse, they lack the resources. Somebody wasn't telling them something. Give me more with this Nine of Wands in the reverse. It's really giving me that you can give this person the answer that they were looking for. You couldn't give this person what they were looking for you to give them, because they were hiding these motives. So you were unsure of, or you're unsure of what it is that they even desire. You know, Three of Swords. Yeah. So you have some type of heartbreak or something like that, you know, with this Nine of Wands. Like somebody really feels a certain type of way. But it seems as if, you know, again, they're trying to think on something hard, trying to ponder a situation, trying to really come up with an idea. On their own is what I'm getting, like without their partner. Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So it's making me feel like that's why this Queen of Swords is in a reverse. You know, you were somebody's partner, but you're in the unknowing about what it is that they actually want, what it is that they actually desire. Maybe somebody came from some type of impoverished beginnings or something like that as well too, you know. So this person lacks some type of self-confidence or something like that, you know. Yeah. It's giving something is being laid to rest, though, when it comes to this Queen of Swords energy. See, Ten of Cups in the reverse. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's dreams is being shattered. It seems like it's two people that's not speaking or something like that. You know, it's something with, like, the goals aligning. They don't align. Yeah, when it comes to this Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like hustling backwards, you know what I mean? It's giving this, again, like I said, because these motives are being hidden when it comes to this King of Swords energy, this Queen of Swords is investing in absolutely nothing. And it's not that she's not trying, it's the investment is good. Again, look, the devil, that's what I'm saying. The energy is going the wrong way. Like, what's going on with this? So something has been shattered when it comes to the bigger picture. Yep, Seven of Wands in the reverse. See, it's something with, you know, a person being exhausted with pouring into a situation, nurturing a situation, and then not going anywhere. It's almost like somebody is, you know, getting something to grow, getting something to prosperous, and then all of a sudden a person clips it down, you know, where the growth has to restart again, right? And again, it's something where somebody is having issues, you know, when it comes to them getting rest. Somebody is very anxious. Their mind, they're not able to shut their mind off or something like that. Again, when it comes to this decision, something just simply don't feel right for an individual right now. You got the Four of Cups and the Strength card. See, so with this Nine of Swords and this Four of Cups, it's giving me that, you know, you may be avoiding the obvious. It's some type of warning signs or some type of intuitive nudges, you know what I mean, that is not being paid attention to. Yeah, it's making me feel like you want to heal a situation, or you may be making a difficult decision to heal because something has been done excessively. It's like you're giving offers to an individual and they're disregarding them. It's something about somebody being emotionally absent, emotionally void. Again, like I said, you can feel this. And with this strength card, it's making me feel like an individual wants to side versus, you know, step into their strength. Be brave, be courageous, you know, step into this leadership position that they're supposed to be in. Because there's something about you having to sacrifice this Four of Cups. It's something about an empty offer. You know, it's nothing in there anyway. And go ahead and move forward when it comes to this healing. Give me more on this King of Swords energy. What is he thinking about? Or how is this plan? How is he trying to get this plan off the ground? Yeah, I swear I gotta figure out how to shuffle these big ass cards, y'all. You got the Two of Pentacles sideways. See, so it's an imbalance. This King of Swords he's not sure what to do. Something seems too big, you know, to manage. Something is more so sideways when it comes to this King of Pentacles. It's a lot of priorities. It's a lot of self-work that somebody has to do that they're avoiding, is what I'm getting. Somebody is trying to figure out how to reprioritize their life, how to reprioritize what they have going on. Somebody might be trying to move some type of money around, or it's something with stability or something. See, Five of Cups. Because with this Five of Cups, somebody is in regret. Somebody is drowning in emotion. It's like again, a sinking feeling. Somebody feels as if their emotion, it's like, you know, I really can't even explain it. Like things are just spilling out. But it's given that they're trying to hide this, trying to isolate this. Yeah, this Three of Swords, whatever this grief, this heartbreak is, due to the lack of resources. Somebody needs some type of help. They want help. Give me more. Yep, you got Judgment. See, so it's given that somebody is in the Five of Cups due to this Judgment call, this regret. Somebody feels defeated, as if they failed a situation. Especially with this Ten of Cups in the reverse. There's something about some type of restrictive energy. Like you may not be giving to this person again. It's something about like a rebirthing process taking place. And with this Judgment call, spiritual intervention. It's something about nature, you know, taking course. And the all-seeing eye, like something was seen. You got a King of Wands in the reverse, the Fool in the reverse. Yeah. So see, dreams have been shattered when it comes to this King of Wands in the reverse due to a bad decision that they made. With the Seven of Wands, somebody is exhausted. Yeah. It's some type of suppressing energy. Like somebody is not moving forward like they know they should. Again, with the lack in direction. Yeah, having to reprioritize because they in regret due to this Judgment call. It's like somebody is being very egotistical, though, very arrogant. And again, that's what they were pouring into. That's what they were nurturing. And that has been cut off. Again, something has gotten old. Like somebody was caught off guard. And it's something with this Fool card in the reverse, a risk that they took, which, you know, ended in failure or something like that, which has them in this Nine of Swords energy. Because it's given that you're not accepting offers from this individual. Two of Cups, see? Yeah, it was a bad decision when it came to this connection. This Two of Cups energy speaks of, you know, a mutual exchange, a mutual agreement, some type of partnership. Somebody feels as if they are night and day with another individual when it comes to, you know, this harmonious energy, their fulfillment. It's like it's always a problem or something like that. Yeah. It's something with you again, though, making the decision to step into your strength, step into this natural leadership position. Look, and you got Hangman in the reverse. It's something about somebody refusing to see something a different way. Hanged one is what it say. Yeah, somebody is pushing something down. It's even given that you may be making the decision to, again, suppress your strength. Wanting to fix something, wanting to heal something. Even though you feel like you know, intuitively you already know the direction. Yeah. It's 7 cups out here too. It's something with options. Somebody having options and them being stuck in their mind when it comes to these options, that they could persuade, you know, one of these options. High Priestess energy on the bottom of the deck. Persuade them to do what though, Spirit? What is this Two of Pentacles in the reverse? 7 of Cups. It's, you know how they say like a snake only sheds its skin to become a bigger snake type energy. That's what the 7 of Cups energy is giving me. A snake. You know, that's my card with the projections, the spell work, all the rest of that. Let's see what the 7 of Cups. So somebody is, when it comes to the 7 of Cups, somebody is in regret. That's what they under judgment for. Damn sure the razzle dazzle. What's going on with this? What's the 7 of Cups? Ace of Cups in the reverse. So somebody is in regret now, because when it comes to this new beginning, they have to walk away from it. Yeah, it's something about a failed mission when it comes to them answering their calling or something like that, awakening to what was actually going on. What was actually going on? Besides them being arrogant, what was actually going on? You got 3 of Wands and 4 of Wands. So it's something with, you know, some type of progress. Somebody having the tools that they needed, you know what I mean, in order to properly take action, in order to be confident, in order to be this leader. Somebody was actually a natural leader. But it seems like instead of progressing, you know, learning, getting on course, getting on path like they were supposed to. Yep, somebody got to walk away from the progression that they made. Again, because they was being arrogant. And again, like I was going to say, instead of learning, somebody created obstacles for this. So they created challenges. It's something about somebody being defensive. It's also giving me that you had the tools that you needed in order to protect yourself. Yeah. You answered your calling. You may have done some type of traveling or something like that. Extension. I'm not sure if you moved away from something or if you simply just went on vacation or something like that. But it's something about you putting distance between you, you know, and these obstacles or something like that. Yeah. You got a victory as well, too. It's also giving me, due to you having these tools, this King of Wands in the reverse got a victory at making a bad fucking decision is what it is. What's going on with this? What's this Fool card in the reverse? Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Look, mental clarity. Mental breakthrough. You know how to defend yourself. Yeah. It's something about you having the truth as well, too, when it comes to this Two of Cups situation, this partnership, this growing together. Somebody was forced to grow in darkness and you still grew. Little King of Cups energy. So you may have found some type of truth about this King of Cups that you was in unison with. Yeah, and something about their goals, what they were finding to be emotionally fulfilling. What really made them happy when it came to their achievements, what they were trying to achieve. It has this Hangman energy in here. Something about you thinking that somebody had surrendered or sacrificed a certain type of way of thinking, a certain type of way of being, and they didn't. And something about somebody being fearful of change. Yep, you got the Apprentice of Cups. So this is Page of Cups energy. Yeah. So with this Apprentice of Cups, this is some type of communication. Some type of surprise or something like that. Yeah, you may have been surprised by the goals when it came to this King of Cups and what they actually found to be fulfilling. High Priestess energy, this inner knowing. You knew something about some type of work or something like that somebody was doing with this Seven of Cups. That's why you wasn't moving forward with this new beginning. You didn't give a damn. Somebody may be considering you to be some type of witch or something like that. Look, Empress energy. Quit playing. Yeah, you ain't do no new beginning with this past energy, or you know what I mean? It's something about you getting a new beginning at this High Priestess, this Empress. You know, of course, it's going to be different stories, so it can go different ways for some people, because as I said, I could feel for some of y'all that some of y'all want to try again. But it's giving me, even if you do, you know what I mean, try again, and it's just not going to be the same. You know what I mean? Again, with this High Priestess, Empress energy, it's something about you getting back to your authentic nature. You deciding not to sacrifice yourself for anybody anymore. Yeah. Give me more. The Sun card. Yeah. And your progress is being illuminated. It's something about you transforming, being this mystical being. Yup, unicorn energy, very magical. I love the way this be looking on camera. That Sun card, baby. Stop playing with me. Definitely making progress using your foresight. Placing distance between yourself. You're definitely able to see things more clearly in any situation. Yup, with this Four of Wands. It's something about you getting a victory. You doing your part and actually getting a victory, because you have the mental clarity that you need, you know, when it comes to a partnership or in order to move forward. Give me more on this Four of Wands. Five of Swords energy. Yup. So it's something about you defending yourself, because this Five of Swords energy came to the forefront. And you gain mental clarity about, you know, who you actually was dealing with. You may have figured out that somebody was a bully. They was still a snake. Somebody was trying to do work on your mind, your intuition. The messages that you receive, the way that you communicate. The truth is what it is. Somebody wanted you to be in balance when it came to your understanding the truth. You know, what is or what is ain't. Is or is it not? Type shit, Libra. This can also speak of somebody being envious, you know, somebody being jealous hearted. It's something about the way somebody watching other people. Either way it go, you got mental clarity about this. Snakes in the grass. Somebody tried to manipulate a whole group of people, a community of people. Yeah. Again, with the making progress, they actually was making progress, but then, you know what I mean, it's just like in the nick of time. It's just like you walk somebody all the way to a fucking threshold, and then once you got there, you turned around and started walking back in the opposite direction and just left them there, but you were the key. You had the key. They need you. Somebody was betraying this star energy. Yeah. It's something about some type of attention, some type of attainment, enlightenment, though. You know? I'm hearing something about a higher and lower source or something like that. 5 of Swords. I'm even hearing something about the divine crying. Storms, something with some storms, a lot of water. It's giving me that overflowing of, again, these emotions, that 5 of Cup energy that was up there. See, you got a Queen of Wands in the reverse when it came to this King of Cups. Okay, so this Queen of Wands is somebody who's immature acting. She in the reverse too. Somebody might be into, you know, selling themselves for money or something like that. There's somebody who operate off their looks, but their looks is declining. Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody is a whore. A straight whore. And that may be what somebody is receiving communication about too. You know what I mean? Somebody get around. This might be your little sister, auntie, baby cousin Tracy. I don't know. What's going on with this? It's something about somebody presenting as being innocent. Yep, look, 5 of Wands in the reverse. The World card in the reverse. See, so with this 5 of Wands in the reverse is making me feel like somebody is not involved in a competition. There is no competition or something like that when it comes to this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. That's something better left alone, which is what this Queen of Wands is figuring out. Because when it comes to this competition, it's like she lost. Lost. World card in the reverse when it comes to this High Priestess. Somebody was refusing to let something close out. And they know that, this inner knowing with this door. It's something about somebody making a bad decision. What is this exposure? Because I'm hearing something about exposure as well too. Yeah, you got the Death card, Queen of Cups, 2 of Wands. So it's making me feel like somebody was planning to bring an ending to a Queen of Cups or something like that. This may have a lot to do with your compassion, your heartfelt energy, your love, your nurturing, your healing, your intuition. Yeah, but with this World card in the reverse, like, something was not fulfilled when it came to this 2 of Wands, these plans that a person had. Yeah. When it came to you, it's given that instead something was illuminated to you about how these motherfuckers were snakes, how they really felt. And you in this all is well energy with your intuition, your healing, your come baby please. 5 of Swords. Somebody wanted that. They was jealous of that. They wanted to end that. In this starlight quality that you had. Yeah, it's given that the only thing that they ended was that love, that compassion, that shit that you was giving to them. You don't fuck with them no more. Somebody may have wanted to receive a lot of attention off of somebody else's death as well too. Like they was gonna act like they was hurt or something. 4 of Swords energy. Yeah, this is an actual death. Death card with the 4 of Swords right here. Laying some shit to rest. They wanted to lay it down. Yeah, a Queen of Wands in the reverse might actually be passing or something like that too. With this public eye, somebody might, I'm hearing something about a dishonorably discharge. It's something about somebody dying with, without honors. I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay. 7 of Swords. And you see the way it fell on the floor? Shit, a trickster energy is going down, baby. It's something about some type of deceitful energy. Somebody being dishonest. Somebody feeling as if they had gotten away. You know what I mean? But it seems as if it was some type of traps or something like that set for an individual. Real dishonest. That's how they lost this Five of Wands, this conflict. Yeah. This Queen of Wands in the reverse was a snake. A bunch of snakes. Look. Champion of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands energy. That running around. That haste. Somebody had a disregard for danger. They just didn't care. And some with some type of delays or something like that as well too. When it comes to their progress, they just fucking for nothing. So let's close this out. What's the World card in the reverse? You got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody got to reprioritize when it comes to their routine. It's something with somebody not being loyal, somebody lacking motivation, laziness when it came to this plan, these actions that they wanted to take. Three of Cups, they celebrated without even taking any fucking action. Somebody thought they razzle was really gonna dazzle the fuck out of somebody, didn't it? Look, Eight of Pentacles, I'm telling you. See, it had something to do with a apprenticeship. Somebody thought that they had mastered some type of skill in order to get themselves this lifestyle that they wanted when it came to this Queen of Cups. These gifts, these emotions, these compassion. Like, it's even making me feel like somebody felt like, you know, that you would never lose compassion for them. No matter what. Yeah, but it's given that something has ended. Yeah, you done laid that to rest. Because again, you know somebody dishonest and you don't give a fuck. You charging forward fearlessly. Three of Pentacles. See, somebody want to build with you. They want to collaborate with you. Viewing you as some type of queen bee type energy. It's something about somebody gaining a different perspective since a change done took place. What's this change about? Ten of Wands. Look, some burdens. They burdened now. So now that they weighed down, they want your help. But with this Four of Swords, see, it has a lot to do with the way that they thinking, though. Them being dishonest. This even makes me feel like somebody think that you gonna take some type of quick action toward them. And something about somebody placing themselves in danger. What's going on with this Ten of Wands? And something about somebody flying while it's lightning or something like that too. Look, you have an Emperor. With this Four of Swords. It might be some type of illness or something like that. You know, when it comes to this Emperor. It's something about this Emperor still not being all the way honest. You know, them feeling like they got away with some shit that they did. Somebody want to come towards you, starting a new project, not telling you all the mixing and mingling, right? Look, Three of Pentacles, Temperance, right? They trying to be sneaky. Come towards you, talking about they want to heal. They want to balance something out. You know what I mean? Again, start something new. Somebody want to rush in and try to get you to make some type of rash decisions real quick. Look, the Lovers. They want to be back with you, you know. They miss you, this, and that. Boo-boo, kitty, all the rest of that shit. With this Page of Wands right here, feeling real inspired. Somebody gonna rush in and try to do it to you. Though, Libra. It's a lot of shit going on within this circle. So I feel like, you know, if you getting your power back, you just need to hold on to your power, baby. It's something about somebody watching. A Princess of Wands, a Princess of Swords. Like, yeah. Somebody feeling passionate towards you because they've been watching you. They want to start this new project to come towards you with this Nine of Cups in order to get their goals met. But you got a Knight of Swords energy. Somebody trying to think of some type of quick way to get some type of justice for this Six of Swords energy. You leaving them behind. Yup, because with the Six of Wands, it's something about you receiving some type of public recognition or your public reputation. It's something about prize pig type energy, some type of champion like energy that you in when it comes to this Nine of Pentacles, your lifestyle, you being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And you know, it's causing this person a painful ending, some type of mental breakdown or something like that. Because with this Four of Pentacles, they wanted to hold on to this Ten of Pentacles. Like it's something about your contribution, the stability that comes along with you. You know what I mean? The healing energy that comes along with you. All the shit that they was trying to strip from you, it's like they wanted to take it, wanted to steal it. They didn't want you to be it because they wanted to be it. Page of Pentacles. See, somebody was trying to use whatever connection it is that they had to you in order to manifest the opportunity so they could get this Three of Cups, this celebration, this homecoming, this uniting. They needed this Six of Pentacles for you to give them something, share with them, like help them hold what you have. But with this Five of Pentacles, there has been some type of loss or something like that. Yeah, or they feel abandoned, left out in the cold or something like that. Because there's something about this Magician energy, like them trying to use the tools, you know what I mean, that they have, you know. Did I catch him? Damn, I didn't catch him. I'm sorry. That's the net. I said I was going to catch his ass. I ain't caught him. I'm going to catch him, though. What was I saying? Oh, this Magician energy. Something with somebody, trying to manifest some type of communication or something like that with this Eight of Wands, but it seems like somebody is getting some type of rapid response or backfire due to you being in this Chariot energy. You're already moving forward with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's something about you getting good karma or something like that. Something about you going through a threshold, and you got this Devil card right here that's in the Tower. All this toxic shit that somebody was in, this lustful energy, these addictions, this toxicity, you know what I mean? Like something is very chaotic. Something is changing for a person. Yeah. Because when it comes to your traditions, your teachings, your knowledge, your spirituality, you know, your faith, what you know, this Hierophant energy, like you are a Queen of Pentacles, and this opportunity is being given to you to level up, some type of promotion, some type of new world energy, you know. And this person is in the Eight of Swords. They isolated. When it comes to this Six of Cups, you giving them anything. They isolated. It's something about somebody having to stay away from you, like over time or something like that. It has a lot to do with what they did over time. And you got this Eight of Cups. You leaving a situation behind. Yeah, somebody might be reading some letters or something like that. Make them cry. You may have wrote a letter, you know what I mean, just saying that you was leaving a situation, you gone. Somebody might even be in prison or something like that. And needs you to give to them. They might even actually need some type of real financial support or something like that when it comes to this Eight of Cups. Yeah. Either way it go, baby. Do with the information what you want, leave, or only take what applies to you, and what does not, you leave it for somebody else, okay? Condition, I got it, but it's a little confusing for me too. I just got that a whole lot of people playing in your energy. You're not a whole lot, but you know what I mean, the common case of fuck around and find out is what it is. Somebody is heartbroken because they thought they was the prize, and come to find out they weren't, you know. Tough. But all right, Libra, that was your reading.